So, I don't have a problem with OnlyFans. You know who I do have a problem with? Bonnie Blue. Now, Bonnie Blue is recently just banned from OnlyFans. I believe, allegedly, is what I saw on the news media sources. And what's being said is she was banned for being too extreme when it came to her platform. And she was making somewhere around $8 million a month, which is like the top. I believe she was one of the top performers, if not the top. Like, that's how high up she was. And if you don't know, like, OnlyFans, it is very hard to be the top performer. So, because there's a lot of people on there, and there's some people who only make $100 a month or nothing. So, as someone who doesn't know anything about it, I'm just doing my research on it. But as someone who has never done it and will never do it, but I don't hate people who get money. So, this is not me trying to call you out, but just stating an opinion about going too far. So my problem with the situation was she was already pushing limits when it came to OnlyFans, doing things to really get her on the radar, and she wasn't even charging like a monthly fee to people. Like, she was just having people tip her, like, because she was doing some crazy stuff, so it was going viral and she was making a ton of money. But the problem is, at what cost? She lost her platform. And also, I know it's rare for like OnlyFans to ban people, but when they do, they're allowed to, you guys. There's nothing wrong with banning people or suspending people as necessary, because they're a brand. They can do whatever they want. She can go off on her own and do her own thing if she wants to. If she wants to. She doesn't even have to. She doesn't even have to, you guys. Like, she's got enough money probably already. I'm not really sure, but she can do whatever she wants with that money, right? That's insanity. But my problem was, so I actually heard about her for the first time, like when she was doing the challenge where she had to sleep with as many people as she could. And I don't even know who comes up with these ideas, if it's herself or her team or both, but they're insane. Like, that was not even the worst one, you guys. It keeps getting worse every time. Like, insane. But she slept with 2,000 men in one video, and that's not even the worst video. I don't even know if she was going for like a Guinness World Record. If not, she's probably pretty close, if that's even a thing. I don't even know if it was a thing, because not my area of expertise. Anyway, the problem is that wasn't even the worst one. That wasn't the one where I was like, oh yeah, she needs to be banned. I mean, it was pretty close. But she also did a glass cage challenge. And then she's also going to be doing, I believe it's called the petting. Oh yeah, the petting zoo is what it was. I think that's the one that got her banned. But those last two, the other one too, was like really pushing it too. And she also included another creator on OnlyFans in her video. I don't even know if she wanted to be in that video. It sounds like she was kind of traumatized from it. I can't remember her name, but she's also in the Bob House, the blonde. Anyway, I don't know anything about this. I'm just telling you what I'm aware of and seen so far. And it seems like she's taking it way too far. And I really hope she's been saving her money and investing or doing other things with it too, because she literally lost her platform in like 2 seconds. So, but to be fair, if you push the boundaries, you're going to end up banned. But what happened was, the petting zoo, she was going to let men sleep with her and do whatever they wanted to her. And I think this is the one that actually got her banned, and also the glass cage was a close second. Maybe it was both, but she kept getting worse every time, because I think she was just money hungry, which I don't blame her, but like, you can still have some dignity there, you know? You can still get views. I don't think you have to go to that insanity. But I don't know anyone else who's going to that level. If you can tell me anyone else who's similar, I don't know anyone. Can you tell me? Because I don't really know anything about OnlyFans. I'm just keeping up with it because I think it's interesting. But I don't know anything about it. If there's anyone close to Bonnie Blue, let me know. However, I don't even think any of the like porn stars like from like Pornhub and stuff like that switched over are like that either. I don't think so. Probably majority aren't. But this is like some insanity stuff. Anyway, she got banned, and I think when it comes to banning people or suspending them, you have every right to, if it's your app, and people are upset about it because like she's allowed to do whatever she wants with her body, which I agree. However, she's on their social media, right? So when it comes to their app, it is their rules and they don't even have to have any. They can do it on a case-by-case basis, like in this case. And I think it's very rare for people to get banned on OnlyFans. Can you guys let me know? Because I'm not really sure about this one. However, when an app like this bans you that allows like sexual content, it's scary, you know, because it's like, oh, that's some crazy level. So they're allowed to ban people as they want. And so, like I said, this is definitely a situation where this was taken too far. They have every right to ban this lady, Bonnie Blue. And I'm wondering if you guys agree with me, because I do think it was really taken out of proportion and she kept getting progressively worse. And I think she was just trying to lock in as much money as she possibly could and hoping to stay on the platform as long as possible. But she really damaged that after she bit herself in the foot for pushing the boundaries too far. And I'm not even sure if OnlyFans talked to her beforehand about the situation. If not, she definitely deserved to be banned. What do you guys think? Is there any other content creators like this? Do you know anything about this situation more? Because I'm not someone who is aware of OnlyFans, like personally, like I've never worked with it. But I do know people who's worked on it in the past. Not myself, I know personally, like some people who have, but I would never do it, but it's insane. And if you push the boundaries to that point where you're a top performer, of course they're gonna take you off the platform. Of course. There's no way they're gonna risk their reputation. And they could get kicked off the App Store, you guys. Would be terrible.